Vicious put his butterfly lock on the Spike. Definitely never seen Vicious attempt that move ever in Vicious pass. Oh, Spike that snap slam there. And definitely Spike showed more signs of fight in him compared to what we saw last week, especially after seeing how decisive that match was when Vicious pretty much just squashed Spike. But in that interview earlier tonight, Spike said, even though Vicious beat me quite well, Spike said, Spike said that he didn't fight his full potential. He was just testing out Vicious, because even though these two men have been in YouTube for quite some time, their paths have never crossed. So they have no idea how they fare inside the ring against each other. Spike had a good idea of what he had to do to combat Vicious, but when he got in that ring last week, he said that he was wrong. And he felt what happened when he got on the receiving end of our last rights, got him that 3 count for Vicious. And now these two men will fight off once again. Spike already turned more offense than he did last week.
Complete 180 you're seeing here from Spike early on. And look at that, just pulls him out with that power bomb out of the corner, utilizing Vicious hanging on the ropes, his own disadvantage. Alright, pulling in the middle of the ring here, working on the legs. Take him up, take out the legs. He will not be able to put Spike in the last rights, that's for sure. A strategy like that Spike's coming in this matchup with, we watch old tapes of his last match and what happened wrong last time. And now it's Spike putting this Dragon Sleeper. And Vicious muscles out of it.
Oh! Flying close and decapitating Spike. What a great match. Already off to a huge start from this match so far, folks. And into a tremendous action. Don't forget about the main event later tonight, as the Destroyers actually going to face Samoa Joe one-on-one. And even though they're settled to compete in the main event at Pandemonium in a 3-way dance for the UWA Championship, later tonight we're going to have a non-title match. And those two men are going to finally get on. Remember, it was back last year in September where the Destroyer, he said, he hates Samoa Joe because Samoa Joe goes off by saying he's the most violent individual in the UWA. And but in the Destroyer's mind, he believes that he's the most violent individual in the UWA. And those two men are going to be able to test their claims later here tonight. Vicious with that flying lariat. Vintage Vicious right there, folks. Now barely getting a 1 count. That nonchalant cover. Of course, later tonight we're going to have a handicap match still to come between Arisei and Pink Angel taking on Angelinas. Of course, I'm not sure if Arisei will even be a part of this handicap match. We saw what Olivia Ariano did to her and the Beast earlier here tonight. We're going to wait and see later in the show. Vicious stomping on the leg of Spike right here. Now he's falling with a Boston Crab.
And you see, oh my God, you see the pressure, the anger coming out of Vicious, but Spike able to counter it. And where's the strength coming from here? Spike's got Vicious up here.
And Spike was bouncing back that drop. Now phasing Vicious, but that clothesline sure as hell did. Spike putting Vicious into place. In the corner here. This could be a moonsault perhaps. Yep. Look at that. Oh my God. A nice executed moonsault by Spike, former bounty hunter. Of course, I don't know what you left the ref for. Spike getting out of dodge from Vicious' grapple here. Spike showing his quickness against the big man. Look at this. Spike has Vicious on his shoulders. That's Samoan drop right there. And I've said in the past that the Destroyer is like the perfect athlete in the UWA, with a great combination of strength, speed, and agility. You can say the same thing about Spike. I mean, despite his skinniness and his height, you can't take away Spike's strength. I mean, he's trained so much in combat in his old days of being a bounty hunter. With his partner Jet and Faye back in the old days. Look at something Vicious knows all something a lot about. And look at this, a small package. Only a 2 count. Despite that small packet out of nowhere, Vicious able to break out of this roll-up pin. And Spike's showing some signs of desperation here, folks. And I mean, Vicious has seen Spike's full potential, but Vicious is still finding a way to battle back from it. You just can't bet against Vicious, folks. I mean, he's a former UWA champion. He's main evented Pandemonium 6. He's a 3-time UWA champion. He's like a 2-time West Coast champion. Comes from the all-time greats in UWA history. And sure, most people won't agree with his recent actions, but definitely a well-respected wrestler here in UWA. Perhaps in a well-respected wrestler all of CAW for that matter. Look at Spike! The springboard dropkick on a Vicious, stopping him in his tracks. I'll fall back once again with that huge moonsault. And Spike, surprising how Vicious once again here. Once again that arm drag.
I thought we saw the full potential of Spike, but I guess not here. Look at this, setting Vicious up here. He's got him throttled. Oh my God, the lefts, the rights. Oh my God, here it is, the gateway shuffle on a Vicious, and he drops his face down and plants on his knee right there. Oh my God! You see the height that elevation Vicious got from feeling the effects. Was dragging his lifeless carcass in the middle of the ring here. Vicious not going to be able to get to the ropes. That's 3. Did he do it? No! The referee waved it off. What does Spike have to do?
Damn right, what Spike have to do? He's Vicious, it's still going to get a 2 count. Wait, what's Vicious doing? Oh, he's signaling Von Creed to come out here, folks. Oh, that's what we thought was going to happen. Oh, wait a minute! Quentin Rampage Jackson out of nowhere is leveling Von Creed that kick. My God, that's what I'm talking about. Preventing that Von Creed from getting involved in the match here. And look at this. Vicious caught off guard with a Spike. Let's roll up here. And look at this, a 3 count from Spike. And Spike staying alive with a huge win against Vicious. And folks, what a match.
Here's your winner,
Spike! So now it's 1-all, folks, and we're going to have a 3rd and final match. Oh, wait a minute, now these two men are fighting on the stage here. Oh, look at this, Von Creed and Rampage going at it. And these two men just can't wait till Pandemonium. And thank goodness someone came out in the nick of time to prevent Von Creed from causing a distraction in this match here, folks. Look at this Rampage, that shuffle onto Von Creed and laying him with those punches. And it's showing this boxing background on the Von Creed. And a huge kick to the face of Von Creed. Look at this, a triangle hold right on the Von Creed in the middle of the second. There's no one who's going to prevent. He's going to get Von Creed to get Rampage to let go of this hold with the referees. It's not even a match. He's refusing to let go of Von Creed. Oh my God! I don't blame Von for Rampage for refusing to let go of that hold. Now we're back in the ring here. We see Spike celebrating. Look at this, folks. We're seeing word that the rubber match between Spike and Vicious for the Unify the West Coast Championship and the Underground Championship will take place at Pandemonium 10. Definitely going to be a historic match. Not only are we going to crown a new title in the UWA, we're going to unify 2 grand titles in the process. In the West Coast title and Underground title have a tremendous history, and it's all going to come together at Pandemonium. These two fight for the 3rd time. We'll just go backstage with Goose Wolf as he issues his challenge to Fathers by Nature.